Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and welcome to race time here at the Côte d'Azur International Circuit at Monaco, famous of course for Last Cast and Casino Square. And we have Mr. Adria 40, the new debutant, that our third commentator, Ollie Flavel, who has joined us now in the commentary box.
Ayo!
Brought him into the league, and he's got pole position with a 12.1. Alpine Gennaro weren't that far off, as we see the cars lead the grid for their formation lap, and Mr. Adria leads them off on his debut here in FRL F2. Valpai's right beside him though, but this may have the right battle going up the hill. Valpai's gone ahead. Housy's already been disqualified with a crash with Gennaro. Only 9 people here. Hopefully we might be seeing Kazizel later on in the sessions.
Can I ask, did Gennaro crash?
Gennaro, I think Housy and Gennaro might have had a coming together on the formation lap there. As SDB looks for a move.
No, I mean in like qualifying.
Gennaro did not crash actually.
Oh.
Yeah,
We've got very low attendance, haven't we?
Very low attendance, but hey ho, there's a PS4 update tonight, so that is probably one of the reasons why people can't make it. And yeah, we've had really good attendances so far this season, so we're bound to have an off week. Hopefully we'll come back with a better attendance next week. Of course, we've still got 2 races to go tonight. As Valpai rounds the final corners now on its formation lap. And the gap between the top 3 at the end of qualifying was, of course, 3 tenths. Well, nearly 4 tenths, actually. Mr. Adria dominating with a 12.1. If he set a valid lap time earlier on in the session, I think he might have got out an 11.9 or an 11.8, possibly. Which isn't too far off the F1, what the F1 drivers are setting around here. But as we get ready for lights out here at Monaco, last car taking its position on the grid. Hopefully we're going to have a good view of the start. Not the backside camera.
I'm going to get a view from the back.
We're going to get ready for 5 red lights in Monaco, and it's a quick start, and away we go.
Oh, Housy's started.
And Housy has failed to start. Housy, slow off the blocks.
He might not have. Oh, there's a crash.
There's a
little
crash.
brookies were damaged.
That was Syrian, I think.
No, it's like a little brookie.
Little brookie. As they fly up towards Casino Square now, Mr. Adria's got pressure
from
Valpai.
Housy.
Housy is up to 7.
He gave JB a little tag.
That might need investigating at the end of the race as they come through the hairpin, through the first sector, and Mr. Adria retains his lead. Valpai having a good look up the inside there. Syrians ran massively wide around the hairpin. And these two, Mr. Adria and Valpai, Syrian as well.
Housy and Syrian. Housy's got damage, and Syrian.
All relatively clean though, I must admit.
Apart from Syrian and Housy's been quite dirty.
Little Brookie has lost a front wing, so he's going to have to manage to get round. Syrian cuts the corner there. And Housy is out. Housy is out. Housy crashed at the left. He's crashed coming off the chicane. How on earth has he done that? Unless Syrian
might have hit the inside curb.
Syrian's got a 3-second time penalty already. And Valpai's lost it on the last corner. Oh, it's a good recovery.
He's got wing damage though, hasn't he?
Brilliant recovery by Valpai there.
That's going to allow Mr. Adria to go into the distance.
Mr. Adria, 1.8 seconds already clear from Valpai. Gennaro, SCV Coquel's looking a bit tasty as well in 5th. He's struggling though with the traction. Housy's sadly left the session. But he will get 2 points, of course. Everybody gets a point here in FRL. Even if you don't finish. And even if there's enough people here. And Mr. Adria has a little moment coming out the corner. There's been a little crash. In sector 2, that might have been that was Kel actually. Kel, I think. Yeah, Kel's lost about 4 seconds there. And now JB could look around the inside of him, coming through the chicane. But that lead is growing and growing for Mr. Adria, who is looking very, very quick through the chicane there. Beautiful line. He's just getting another 5 tenths through that section there.
Not the yellow flag.
More yellow flags in
No,
sector 2.
Brookie.
That's Kel
Oh,
again.
it was Syrian. Was it?
That was Kel, I think. Again, he's just lost more
That's
time.
sector 3 he's in.
right
It was
on him.
sector 2.
Sector 2, so it might be in Syrian then, yeah. Little Brookie's only coming through the right-hander now, going through the tunnel.
3 laps in and
As
Mr. Adrian's
Kel is
off in the
in,
distance.
Kel is in, he's having changed tyres, he's going on
Whoa,
the
Mr.
super
Adrian's
soft,
quick round
and
here.
he's getting change the front wing.
Go on board with Mr. Adrian. Look how quick he is.
Mr. Adria going round the hairpin now. Towards the middle way through the first early parts of the second sector here. Through the right-hander. Beautiful line again through there. He's just losing it a little bit on the exit to the corner. That's what Valpy was doing in Bahrain last week. Or the week before even. And that was costing him time. And Mr. Adria's locked up and...
Did you get a warning there?
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did. He did. I could probably get removed. He tried making the corner slow down enough.
I don't know where Mr. Ballboy 57 has gone, but he normally hears
SDB got 3-second time penalty.
Receives a 3-second
oh, he's
going to
go for a move on his teammate. Gennaro takes the outside line. Oh, and SDB Cock tries going around the outside, but...
Is it me, or has Mr. Adria suffered some damage? Because it's now 2.3 seconds, or is Valpy just catching him?
Mr. Adria hasn't got damage on my screen.
Oh, Valpy, I'm not sure if he hit the wall there. He did. He had a little moment at the wall there. I'm not sure if he suffered damage. He's looking okay through there.
He's got a red left end plate.
Oh, Mr. Adria's broke. Oh, Kel's.
Kel.
3-second time penalties. Yellow flags coming through sector 1 for some reason. Mr. Adria. 2 seconds now, the gap. He is definitely starting to lose time. That back end is kicking out on him. Valpy's got that back end under control today, and he's in second place. Our championship leader, Geronaro 303, is third and is trying to hunt down the Force India. Only 200 separate them in qualifying. A bit more of a gap now in the race as SDB cuts up. It's his second penalty for corner cutting. And he's hit the wall there. And JB's coming through the chicane, 10 seconds off the pace, off the main 4. And it's Kel, Syrian, and Little Brookie, who's lost his front wing again. Don't know how he's managed to do that, but he's lost his front wing. He's all over the place, and SDB Cod is in the pits, and he suffered a 5-second stop go. It's going from bad to worst for the second Haas driver. But now, the battle at the lead here is hotting up. Mr. Adri, it's 1.1 seconds now. That back end is definitely costing them, and Valpy is closing on him quick.
Can I just point out how Gennaro isn't catching Valpy, even though he has damage?
That could be an interesting one to watch, to be honest, in this race.
He hasn't really got pace around it, does he?
A little bit of time. Who did you say had damage? Gennaro? Doesn't look like he does. Oh yeah, he's got a bit of his end plate missing. Might be a yellow and orange wing end plate there. Little Brookie's got a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. No surprise with his broken front wing, or lack of front wing.
Ooh,
now within
Valpy's lost more of his wing.
Valpy's going to be getting DRS here.
Valpy's lost more wing. He's got red wing. He's pitting.
Valpy's in. He was catching him at the time though. And Mr. Adric, is this the chance for him to get away? He's got his teammate ahead of him, but he hasn't now because Little Brookie's out the race. And Gennaro was also in the pits. JB is going to come out second here.
He's gone and done like stuff with Van Dorn or Marcus Ericsson, hasn't he?
Mr. Adric, JB hasn't been in the pits, I don't think yet.
No, he hasn't stopped yet.
No, he has not stopped yet. Mr. Adria, though, has got a 17-second lead over JB. Gennaro third, followed by Valpy. All the runners from 3rd to 7th have all pitted at once. So this might just concertina the group up a bit. And hopefully we might start seeing a little bit of action being generated here at the Côte d'Azur, Monaco. So if you're just tuning in and wondering who the hell this is commentating, it is me, it is James Head, 14. I'm an FRL F1 driver, but I am now apparently lead commentator because I can't hear Ballboy anyway.
Oh. Yeah, where even is he? Is he slacking? Oh, Mr. Adri's in the pits.
Adri is in the pits. Will JB react? Valpy's got a 3-second time penalty there for cutting the chicane. Mr. Adri in, going on super softs. And he's just came out the garage apparently. On my screen. What's happened here? Mr. Adria came out the garage on my screen, and there's JB coming past him here. Is he going to get him? SCB cuts out. JB is in the wall. Oh, and Mr. Adria's got out ahead of him.
Look, SCB car, he's like spun his car around. I don't know how he's done that at all, but...
He's lost it coming out the chicane, I think. He must have lost it coming out the chicane. Kel's coming through that section now and just has to avoid the car there. The stricken house. Surprised there's no safety car yet. There's Syrian just coming through the carnage. As well. We're down to 6 now in Monaco.
Valpy has been jumped by Gennaro, hasn't he?
He has. Oh, thanks for pointing that out. He has. Wants to show I'm not commentating on the action properly. Goodness me. Gennaro has jumped Valpy in the pits.
So at the moment, it's Mr. Adria, JB, Gennaro, Valpy.
Look at Valpy though, he's right on him. And the front 4 are separated by around 3.5 seconds. Gennaro in the wall, he's lost a bit of his front wing.
He's got wing damage. Valpy needs to stay behind him, let him make mistakes, and then counter once he makes those mistakes.
Monaco is taking its toll on the drivers today. As Mr. Adria gets away from JB, will JB hold up Gennaro and Valpy? He's got DRS. He's going to look for a move up the inside of turn 1. He thinks second
Valpy got 3-second time penalty and Gennaro.
Get a 3-second time penalty for that. Valpy looking very dangerous up the hill. He's going for a move up the inside of Casino Square maybe here.
If you're a Valpy, James, where do you want to go for a move? Oh,
there! Beautiful! Beautiful move by Valpy. Well-timed commentary there. Gennaro's lost it on the brakes. And Valpy's up to 3rd. He's got to get past JB now to save any hope of this race.
Fair play to Valpy, what a move.
What a move by the Finnish driver. I think he's finished. I hope he is. If he's not, then I'll do
we all like our Finnish. Everyone likes the Finnish man.
But Ballboy57 does have a tendency of bringing in Finnish drivers. JB!
Oh, JB!
The back. There's been a contact.
I think he's brake checked thingy.
No.
Oh, he's at the wall again.
JB lost it on the exit there. Oh, and Valpy's run across the corner. He has to run across the corner because he's got front wing damage.
I think that's going to gift his message to Adria the win there.
Definitely. Will Valpy pit? No, he's going to continue. Gennaro is in. Gennaro's in, but he's speeding.
Gennaro's got 5 seconds stop go. And JB.
This could
so Gennaro's going to change his wing. Serve a 5-second stop go. Right, never mind.
No, the 5-second stop go will probably be added on then. But Gennaro is on ultras to the end now. Can he save his race? That's his 2nd pit stop. JB has served this 5-second stop go and is way out of his box. Kel's coming through Raskas though. And he's clipped the wall. And he's in.
All Mr. Adrian needs to do is just bring it home. Doesn't hit the wall. That's all he can do. Just bring it home.
And because Kel's in the pits, can Syrian catch up enough to get 5th? Maybe not, because he's just hit the wall. Still can't hear Mr. Ballboy57, our main commentator. I think he might be having a bit more of a strawberry cereal like he likes to have. We'll just press on. Mr. Adri is 10 seconds clear of Valpy, but that front wing damage for Valpy has probably gifted Mr. Adri the race, barring any incidents. And Valpy is come in the pits. Obviously the front wing damage, he was losing time. Can he get ahead of Gennaro? Gennaro on the ultras, of course. He's just recently pitted. He's coming through.
Oh, Valpy's in the pits. He's getting a new he's getting a new wang on his car. But will Gennaro jump in? That's the question.
Gennaro coming through Raskas now.
Valpy's leaving his box
coming through the final corner. This is going to be very close on exit.
Valpy's going to get him.
Syrian's crashed in sector 2. Gennaro's going to get him, and Gennaro jumps Valpy.
Gennaro, sorry. And he's gone by a long way. Now Valpy's going to pass Gennaro again. Look at that undercut. He got a 5-second undercut.
Mr. Adria could pit and still come out in the lead.
Oh,
And
speaking of
ahead,
Adria,
but he's
gets
got a
3 second time
3-second
penalty.
stop goal. He's got a 3-second
Mr.
time
Adria can
penalty.
slow down as much as you want, doesn't have to pitch, bring it home, don't crash. Say this thing is going to crash with the commentator's curse, won't it?
And to think, all of this action, and we're only halfway through the race. So, the running order for...
All this action with only 6 drivers left, let alone halfway through the race.
Coming to lap 11 now. Mr. Adria leads them on to lap 11 with a
Kel's pitting with a new front
32.7
wing.
lead from Gennaro. Valpy is beginning to catch and just try and edge that gap on Gennaro.
That was a good Novell chicane there.
And
Syrian's
Syrian
out.
is out of the
Oh,
race.
he's just given up.
He's retired.
Why are you
is he
tired?
retired?
You could have got
He was in
P5.
There's Kel coming out of the pits. Well, Kel's going to get 5th now. Well, I don't know why he's done that. That's the strangest retirement I've ever seen. But look at Valpy. He's 1 second off already. 13.
He's absolutely flying, isn't he?
He's absolutely flying, the finished guy. This battling, though, is going to let Mr. Adria pull away further. And Mr. Adria...
Well, it's not going to make a difference.
What happened there? Kel's lost his front wing, I think, there. He has, and he's going to get in the way of them here. No, he's not. He's letting through.
That was good.
Fair play to Kel there. He lost his front wing.
You know, I'll tell you...
right up Gennaro's backside. I don't know how they didn't touch.
Do you know which constructor's going to win today?
It's probably going to be Force India, maybe.
Exactly.
SDB can't out the race.
P3 and P5 at the moment.
Valpy, where is he going to get him? Is he going to try one of his dangerous moves like he did coming out of Casino Square and go up the inside? Like he did on lap 7, I think it was.
JB, 3 second time penalty.
So many time penalties here in Monaco. But that gap is starting to close down to Mr. Adria. He's probably, I don't know, I think 2 seconds has been cut out of it there. Has he suffered from wing damage? Valpy's going quicker. Goodness me. To 13.5 from the Force India driver. As Mr. Adria comes through the chicane, it's 28 seconds. Something has happened to Mr. Adria. Unless
no, Valpy's at the wall! Coming up Casino Square.
Who at the wall?
Valpy.
Valpy at the wall.
He got on the inside of the Casino Square, lucky to not lose his wheel. And just went and caught the... Oh no, he's like hit the wall again. Oh dear.
Oh. He's pushing so hard. I'm afraid that's his race chances gone. Mr. Adria though...
If he pits again, JB's going to get him, isn't he?
Yeah, JB will definitely get him. If Gennaro pits, JB will get him as well. JB could be on for podium here, to be honest. But Valpy, with that damage, has just closed 5/10 in that sector. Straight line's the way to go for Valpy, I think. He's going to try and not lose as much speed in the corners as possible. Try and catch Gennaro, the championship leader. Mr. Adria, though, putting down his case for the championship now. And has just gained a little bit of time on Gennaro there through the last couple of corners. Oh my goodness me. So much action, and we're only in lap 13. We're coming on to lap 14 here. Goodness me, where is Bullboy 57? Oh, Mr. Adria has cut the chicane!
Will he get punchy because he went over that front wing?
His tyres are struggling though. Beautiful through that chicane though by Mr. Adria. He hasn't lost any amount of time, but surely that corner cut might get looked at. Mr. Adria coming across the line. Gennaro has lost time? No, he hasn't. He's just gained another 9/10 there. Has Mr. Adria suffered some front wing damage? As there's been a crash, apparently. Valpy's lost his front wing!
Has he lost? Oh, he's lost.
Valpy has lost his front wing.
He's going to lose.
That's his third pit stop.
He's going to lose 4th, isn't he?
This is his 3rd pit stop, and JB is counting his lucky days here. Kel's trying to unlap himself off JB.
Oh, do you know, Mr. Adria lost a bit of his front wing there.
Mr. Adria is now starting to struggle. this...
Mr. Adria just lost concentration, hit the wall, lost a slight bit of his wing.
Yeah, probably green or yellow front wing damage there from the championship leader, for the race leader even. JB is 9 seconds ahead of Valpy. Roughly, but Valpy can now turn the burners on and he's going to catch JB quite quickly, I would think, here. Got Canada and Azerbaijan to come here tonight in FRL F2. Hopefully there's going to be better attendance than this race. Kazizel should be attending the next race as well. Mr. Adria setting consistent laps, 17-1 coming across the line. Lap 15 out of 20 here in Monaco. And Mr. Adria looks quite safe out in front, to be honest, but he's just taking them corners a little bit too cautiously there. He's okay through Casino Square. I wouldn't say he's tidy. Gennaro's struggling to catch, struggling to pull in the gap now. The Italian, the championship leader, trying to close in desperately to Mr. Adria. JB, look at how much Valpy's caught in the matter of a lap. He's closed from 9 seconds down to 4.7. He's closed half the time in 1 lap. And Valpy...
What was the team orders here, do you reckon? And don't forget, Gennaro's got no wing.
He'll probably let Valpy through after Casino Square, I would think. Hopefully not endangering him or the drivers here. Oh, he's going to hold them up. He's holding them up.
Oh, he's got wing!
Into him.
Oh, it's deja vu!
That's happened twice, I think, in this race. One earlier on in the race, and Kel... Don't know what Kel's doing. We're going to have a look at that. The stewards are going to have a look at that. So I think that's twice now that's happened. As I just take a drink of a refreshing Coca-Cola. Gennaro's caught
no advertising, James. I repeat, no advertising. We are not getting paid for this, so no advertising.
Paulboy's getting paid for it though. Well, he was. Until his channel got unmonetised, but hey ho. Let's get back to the commentary. Mr. Adria, 24 seconds now. Gennaro's closed in about 2 seconds in that lap. As now he enters the hairpin section, just coming out of the first sector. 23.9 the gap. He is starting to push them tyres a bit. He's not going to catch Mr. Adria. Kel's got a 3-second time penalty. And Kel's actually lost his front wing in the process. Don't know where he's lost that. Let's focus on the leader at the minute, Mr. Adria. Leading the way on a stunning debut here in FRL F2. You've got to think, he's joined late. Is he going to be a championship contender come the end of the season? And off this evidence at the minute, I would say definitely. But that front wing is starting to cause him a few problems. Them tyres might just be starting to go because... I know the gap's still 24.3, but it just looks like Mr. Adria is beginning to struggle a bit. His sector times are slowing down. He's taking it a bit easier. And he's got to be careful he doesn't hit the walls here, and he nearly did there coming out towards the tunnel section. That's allowed Gennaro to catch another 5/10 in that sector. If Gennaro
Mr. Adrian's got 23-second lead, he can just back off, just bring it home.
He could. He could literally drive around this track with his eyes closed, blindfolded, and probably still win. But we wouldn't advise any driver to do that. Mr. Adria though coming round to start lap 18 out of 20. If he pits, will it make the race more interesting? Probably yes. Keep an eye out on the battle for third though. The battle for third is the one to be at the minute. JB and Valpy has caught 4/10 within him now. Will he go for a move up the chicane? Will he go for late dive bomb? No, he doesn't. But look at the exit of Valpy there. He's just caught half the amount of time there. And he's hit the wall and he's out!
Valpy!
Valpy has hit the wall. He's hit the wall so many times in this race, and finally he gets his comeuppance.
I reckon by far
Just
he's been the quickest.
lap 18.
By far he's been the quickest, hasn't he?
Valpar, yeah, definitely been probably the first, maybe the second quickest on track. Not giving away from Mr. Adria, who's lost 2 seconds on that lap there. Has he got front wing damage? He probably has. He's just trying to bring it home. He just avoids the stricken Force India there. If Gennaro didn't crash, would he be closer? More than definitely yes. Valpy would definitely be closer. JB hasn't looked that quick today after a stunning debut last week. As we approach the penultimate lap, we're on the penultimate lap here in Monaco. Mr. Adria, 40, who our third commentator said, give him a chance, get him in the league. And he's proven us right at the minute with a beautiful, beautiful drive here in Monaco. Thank goodness this is the only time we're coming here this season because it's caused absolute carnage on track. We're only going to have 4 finishers at this stage. If you're watching it in a couple of minutes time, I hope we're getting 4 finishers. But Mr. Adria, 22-second lead, he can cruise home, he can put it down to lean, save fuel. He's going to win the race, barring any major dramas, and he's nearly had one there. Nearly outran the chicane again. And Gennaro second at the minute, coming through to the tunnel section. JB is just coming through the first sector now. He's looking a bit quicker though. And Kel's just coming across the line with a broken front wing. He can really retire now. Top 3 looks settled. And plus Kel's a lap down as well. Mr. Adria coming down through the final lap of the race now here in Monaco. Been a stunning drive from him. He's 23 seconds clear. Gennaro has... What's happened to Gennaro? He's just running it slow. He is running it slow. Gennaro's going to settle for second. JB's definitely going to get third, barring any mishaps. Kel's going to get fourth. He's hit the wall again. And Mr. Adria again, just locking up on the brakes, coming through the hairpin. This has been a stunning drive from the Spaniard. In the Williams. Another 2 races to come tonight, of course. We're going to the Cirque de Jacques Villeneuve. He's already weaving. He's nearly weaved himself into the wall there, Mr. Adria. He's getting too cocky. Going round the final couple of turns now. And this Spaniard is putting his claimers down for the title here. Mr. Adria 40 coming round through the into the final sector. It's been a beautiful drive by the Spaniard. He's coming through Rascas now, through the last 2 turns, and surely barring any mishaps through the last corner. He's safely negotiated with. He's weaving on the track. Mr. Adria 40, the Spaniard, wins the Monaco Grand Prix in tremendous fashion. 24.5 seconds behind. Gennaro coming through into the final sector now. Just about to approach Rascas. The championship leader is going to score another podium here in Monaco, adding to his points tally. And I think he's extended his lead at the beginning of the championship.
He's extended it by miles because he's gotten further 18 points than he already has on Cazizzo.
Yeah, definitely. JB's just coming through Rascas now. He's going to end up in third. He's only pitted once. He hasn't been the quickest of drivers today, but he's going to get a podium, and Sauber need that. JB is third. And Kel with a broken front wing, well, with no front wing. Hopefully he'll get through the last couple of corners.
James, the gap is 31 points now to Cazizzo.
31 points, wow. Cazizzo hopefully is online, and hopefully he might give him a fight. Gennaro, of course, is going after this race, so Cazizzo, if he's here, will close the gap. Kel's lost it at Rascas. Coming through the final corner now, the Force Indias. The Force India driver, Kel, 1988.8, has finished in 4th. And there we have it, that's the Monaco Grand Prix. We hope you enjoyed the action. We certainly have. I've nearly lost my voice. And there's still 2 races to come. And we go to the podium scenes now. Mr. Adria 40, the Williams driver, has won in tremendous style here in Monaco. Haas on the podium with Gennaro 303 in second. And Sauber also on the podium with JB third, getting his second podium, I think, of F2. What a thrilling race. We've only got 4 finishes. The amount of penalties really should be taken into consideration given the complexity of this track. What a race. We've still got 2 races to come. We hope you can join us for them. Until next time, cheerio.
Adios. Hasta luego. See you next time.